Hey, yo, what's up, boys? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, today will be the best sauce on my channel, basically, about SMMA, or if you are running an AI agency. It's basically like all same. I don't know people why they differentiate. Oh, I saw automations and stuff. That's why you are fucking broke. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why. And how we what we'll be covering, basically, we'll be not covering service delivery. Basically, we'll be going from appointments to closing, and that's all you need to scale, basically. And service delivery on your side, I don't know your offer, so it's different for all offers. And you need to build, and I will not say like just do analysis paralysis about service deliveries and all that stuff. Like, even I signed my first client, I didn't even know like how to fucking run ads, basically. That's how I just signed clients. And like, my first client got really good results. So it's basically like, you are not scamming them until like you are actually getting them results. So that's it. And actually, just hop on the video. Hey, yo, boys. So basically, I just went on the Miro board and how to make your first $10,000 per month with your SMMA or AI agency, whatever you say it. So basically, I will be diving right into it. But before that, the five core functionality you need to get in this stuff is basically, first is appointment, second is appoint okay first is appointment, basically, and second thing is closing. Basically, once you get appointment, second thing is closing. Also, like a little bit of things, show ups, everything. And I'll be covering every single thing, and like sales page, what kind of arguments you have to handle, objections, and kind of what we can say, like hurdles and speed breakers and all of that stuff. And we'll be like kind of explaining all of that shit. Is basically, let me grab the pen. It's basically all of that. Like, let's suppose about talking about, first of all, appointments. Yep. So basically, like, appointments, what you need is, you don't need a shitty logo, you don't need a shitty website. Many gurus say like, okay, just get a website, just get a logo, oh, go on Canva. Oh, you don't need that shit, basically. So what you need is fucking appointments. Like, once you have your offer done, just grab appointments, and it can be done by cold calling, emails, cold DMs, SMS. And what I prefer to, like, beginner guys like you, see what works, try each for 3 days with 100 each. Basically, let's suppose, try all of these threes. And if you say, if you give some type of excuses, oh, I don't have time, okay, so don't even start this business, because it's a time consuming thing, and it's not a get rich quick scheme or something like a drop shipping. You will get a supplier from China and just outsource. It's not like that, basically. So it's just an I was just giving an, what we can say, overview, and kind of just in precaution how to do this. And stick with one. Like, once you find results, let's suppose you did 100 cold calls, you did 100 emails, you did 100 SMS, cold DMs, whatever, and you got two appointments by cold calling. So just try for 3 days. You will be seeing fluctuations. Okay, let's suppose you are getting good results in email and cold calling. So if you can automate emails, keep it in side by side, and just stick with cold calling and just double down on it. That's simple. Like, this will be the simplest guide you need to scale your SMMA or AI agency, basically. Like, if you are providing service for your clients, service based business, this is what you need, basically. And increase double down volume. Let's suppose, like, if you are getting two appointments from 100 cold calls, and you want, okay, let's suppose you want 10 appointments per day, and you will say, oh, cold calling will not work. Why, bro? Like, just increase the volume. Let's suppose you need 10 appointments, you are getting 2 on 100. So basically, you need to like, just into 5, like 2 into 5, 10. Basically, you have to do 500 cold calls, just like that. So just like, do 2x, 5x, like, regarding your goals, bro. Like, basically, I will not say, like, if your goal is to go $10,000 per month in 5 years, so just keep grinding like a turtle. Like, just do two DMs per day, like that. It's basically depends on goals. If you are like me, like just a killer, you want to grow your business immensely, don't have any time to argue, so just do 10x, I would prefer. So basically, like that. And what the to do's are, like, I will not just leave you on this video, okay, just give you the information and just go away. I will basically will say to do 100 calls per day, 150 SMS per day, 150 emails per day for 3 days. Try it yourself. I'm not saying anything. And let me know on my Instagram. I'll be like putting on the screen. So basically, you will be DMing me about the results. So I see like how many people generally take action, and who are the ones who I can get on a one-on-one call, and we can audit your offer as well. So I will see that. So appointment thing is now cleared, and we got every single thing covered here. And if you try to like implement this 3-day thing, you will be definitely getting many shit ton of appointments you didn't even got in your whole life basically. And now we have to do on closing. Basically, once you got the appointments, second thing is closing, basically getting the money in, getting the sales in. So like on when the exact you become on the, so when the time you just got hop on the sales call, many guys do this, I know, like they start reading scripts and do blah blah blah. It sounds like robot. You are not a bot, you are a human, right? And many times deals just slip away. So basically we have to make this deal. So what we have to do, start being curious, like start asking questions. Okay, how long you've been in business, how many leads you got in past month? Okay, have you tried a single thing, like have you tried anything in past? Okay, what was your revenue in past month? Okay, how many clients, how many jobs you closed last week and stuff like that. So start talking friendly. Like first of all, set the frame. Like this is so important, boys, you have to mind this thing. Like in the first sales call, like I'm not saying in the first, like in the first part of the sales call, you need to say, okay, hey name, how the day going to get. So whenever like we say, okay, let's get right into our offer, so going to get some context on our business, then go over how it all works and the best pricing option based on that. Awesome. So this call will be super simple. Exactly how we help shops like you bring inconsistent, like inconsistent high ticket jobs every week using AI systems and ads. At the end, if it makes sense, we can talk about the best way to get started. Sounds good. So it's basically like just setting and frame, so you don't sound like an bot and just trying to like sell him something, like, if that makes sense. And then you will be doing a discovery, and this shit is basically the main game in this whole process. If you master this thing, you got 100% surety of success in SMMA or any agency type of thing. So basically what you have to get in discovery, basically you have to ask questions, start being curious about their business. So start asking like, okay, what's their current status, how many revenue they are getting, how many jobs they are closing month by month, and what they tried before. As I said before, like have they worked with any agency in past, what was their pain, their goal basically. Like how many, you can ask like this, let's suppose your offer contains 3-month program, you can ask, okay, where do you want to see yourself in 3 months with working with us, or like whatever, like just attach and dream outcome with them. You have to understand basically, like if you are going to Dubai basically, it probably cost $100 a ticket from my place, I think $200, who knows. So nobody that, like as I said just now, who knows, basically I don't care about the ticket, I'm caring about more about destination. I care like going visiting Burj Khalifa and all that good stuff. So you have to sell destination, not the flight ticket basically. Many people just show them, okay, we are gonna do this AI chatbot, we are gonna do this qualifying system, blah blah blah, but you are not selling them solution. Main solution is basically their dream outcome. So that's the thing, you have to sell them, not the problems. Like if you go in some fitness program and they start telling you, okay, you have to exercise this much, this pain of like holding dumbbells and stuff, you'll be probably ending up not like getting sold to him. You'll be not buying his program. He tells you, okay, this guy got six pack in 18 days on stuff like that, right? And the problem holding them back, this is the fourth thing, like the problem they are facing right now, it can be like quality of leads, quantity of leads. And then you can just, you have to note every single thing on a copy basically, like just show them or even get in your notes, I don't care. Like it's basically you have to do these things basically. And then create urgency, like okay, how soon you are thinking to solve these all problems and stuff. So basically what you are doing here, why this is the most important part, because they are kind of just selling themselves to you. You are not selling your service or offer, they are selling themselves. Like they are exactly pointing out the problems they are having, and now you have to sell them the solution. Like just tell them about your solution, don't sell. Like you just have to detach the sales side in your sales pitch deck. So okay, I can totally help you with that. because you got these five things, so now you can just start yapping. You are doing about like x amount of jobs weekly right now, want to get why, and the biggest issue is their problem: inconsistent leads, no shows, bad quality, like whatever they say here, like problem holding them back. It can be bad quality leads or maybe like anything. So a bit about us: we help roofing companies bring inconsistent jobs, book jobs using ads plus AI booking automations and stuff like that. We tested dozens of campaigns, spent thousands across multiple US cities, and built a system that filters follow-ups and books customers automatically, basically. So it's here you will be yapping about your offer, and I know you guys probably know. I don't know like each offer of you guys, so I'm just basically kind of assuming you will be explaining your offer here, because main things are these two. Here the prospects gets an idea like if he have to buy from you or not. And before that, boys, like the main thing is not right after like appointment closing, it's basically the show rate, because the cold calling, cold DMs show rate is kind of fucked. So basically for show ups, get automations in place. You don't have to do manually, it's kind of very time consuming, and let's suppose if a person still doesn't shows up, it will consume a lot of time, and I will never recommend that. So we will be doing this show up thing now. So follow-up sequences: you have to do instant emails, SMS when they book. You can have a loom video there or whatever, just to attach themselves, like them to you, so they don't forget. And I know like many, first of all, you have to do, like let's suppose you are doing cold call on the Monday, you have to book them for the same day, like the force you have to book them for the same day or either for like tomorrow maximum, because that way they will be not like forgetting about you. I know people who book for after weeks and they just don't get like a single message from them, and then you have to do follow up before 24 hours, 12 hours, 2 hours. This all emails, SMS, whatever you can use, and call, SMS before 10-15 minutes, like okay, have you looked out on the follow-ups? We have a call in about a 10 minutes of time frame. Here's the meeting link, basically. And I have this whole automation. If I show you guys, basically, as you can see, like here's 24 hours follow up, 12 hours, 2 hours, and it's all good, like all automations, nothing manual, man. So if you want this automation, you can just drop me a DM on Insta by following me, and that's all. I don't really give a shit about that, like I'm not an guru basically, so I can just give it for free, no worries. You just have to drop an DM to me and I will be getting back to you. So like on the closing, like when you will explain your offer, two things can be happen. Like they will say, oh, I need to talk with my wife, I need to talk with my son, basically like that. And what these two speed breakers will be: trust and pricing. So by doing these things like looms and frame discovery, this part will get your trust. I'll say 100, like 90% of your trust. So trust will not be a factor if you are providing in real service, you have testimonials, or even if you don't have testimonials, you have conviction in your talks, it will be never an issue. But pricing can be an issue. So I would always suggest like two performance based plus setup fee, but I don't know your exact offer. So maybe like if you have a low barrier setup, it will be never an issue, basically, like because these things will just qualify them. So yep, like if they say about pricing, let's suppose if they say okay, it's expensive, so you have to ask like in what comparison you are saying this expensive. You are getting like 10x ROI, you just have to break down the numbers. What I do basically, I do get into some ceramic jobs, basically my niche is detailing. So let's suppose the average ticket price of these details are $1,400 basically, and let's suppose I'm getting them 10 jobs and it's $14,000. And what my service gonna cost, let's suppose, just take numbers like $1,000, and plus let's add the ad spend as well. Let's suppose ad spend was around $400, so they spent 1,400 and they got basically like all other remaining money in their ROI, basically. That's how like you can explain the numbers to them, and that's how they will be getting this clarity. And let's suppose trust, it's basically covered and just closed. That's how like easy. I know like many gurus and many people just make this part, oh, it's very hard to book appointments, it's very hard to close them, it's very hard to make them show up. It's kind of cool, like if you, it's really like you want it or you don't, it's basically like that. And it's so easy, I have done this shit, so I'm saying it's so easy, it's so easy. And honestly, like I'm not saying any course or some bullshit work, but I do have a community basically free for free. The like many agency owners are there, ecom guys, and like all the business guys, teen entrepreneurs are there. So basically, if you need like this Miro board and you need all the resources I provide about agencies, and if you want to talk, have a talk with me, because I stay 24/7 active there. So you can just join in the description, link is in description. It's basically Richest Mentor, and you can just join it if you like it. Otherwise, no worries, bro. And if let me know like any feedback on this video, or what you want to see, like next steps, like it's service delivery or offer creation or whatever with related to service based business. I'm here to help basically. And let me know after doing this to do things like outreach thing, and I will be getting back to you, and I will be just giving you feedback, because I really like to connect with you guys. And yep, hope everything goes well, and will be scaling so quickly. I'll be updating you all, guys. Have a good night. It's 6 a.m., bro. I'm fucked.